What do you guys? You guys are laughing at me again. I know it. See how mean these people are to me? Even in their hologram forms, they're laughing. So, when we last left our heroes, finding themselves in the heart of the Solas Temple with Eli and Lucy, turned invisible in an attempt to rescue the druid healer Sangorn from his dungeon and potentially steal back the gold from the spell scrolls that they just purchased from the temple, which obviously is always a fantastic idea. Lucy was exploring the inner upper sanctum, following one of the priests, a brother Albus, into the headmaster's office, where he learned that the Lionhead family had tasked the church in finding the family heir to Titus Lionhead after his disappearance just a few nights ago. He also caught word that the savior deity of the church is set to return soon and expects his apostles' ancestors are saved and preparing for his return. In the lower chambers, fraught with stress of the situation, Eli accepted a strange mushroom from Sangorn and, without a caution or care, ate it then and there, giving him an overwhelming confidence and a need to sing from the mountaintops at the cost of losing his invisibility. The jailbreak that followed can only be described as the familiar, careful cantrip chaos we've all grown to love, with the loudest spells possible being cast, musical interludes left, right, and center, and of course a wild boar running frantically throughout the cathedral. Our heroes were somehow able to rescue Sangorn and return him back to his love grove. There, the party were finally able to heal Alcor and Ollie's fishy curse, thanks to their new friend Sangorn, afterwards being invited to join the druid's circles for a feast. And finally having time to discuss their future intentions, the party was surprisingly interrupted when Ollie, true to his word, gifted Lucy the mortal champion's spades, Gravedigger's spear. As Lucy took the spear in hand, strange emotions began to flood over him of loss and longing. Just before a magic sigil began to brand itself into Lucy's chest. The party members immediately recognized the sigil as the boon of the mortal champions. And unknown to the rest of the party, Lucy also recognized the strange symbol, but not as the boon, but instead of his family crest. And so, our story continues. Looking around the strange druid circle known as the Love Grove, many individuals are now standing up from eating and have begun to socialize a little bit more. A few mushrooms of the mushroom seats and tabletops closer to the opposite side of the room of where you stand or where you sit have magically fallen away back into the ground, making some room as a makeshift dance floor. The head table and a few other tables remain in place for the people that want to stay seated. Alcor's the first to pipe up in all of this. Well, as always, our evenings are never boring. I think I might go get myself another drink. He stands from the table, making his way over to another table lining the back wall that has a few pitchers and goblets of various drink resting atop it. The rest of you remain seated at the table, continuing your conversation from last time.
Would you mind explaining to me why you all have my family sigil tattooed on you?
Your family sigil?
Would you mind explaining to us who your family is?
Yeah, what?
I mean, look, I'm going to show them my family crest ring or signet ring. What exactly is going on here?
A fantastic question, Lucy.
Some weird, creepy stalker cult situation.
You were there with us. You saw what happened at the second temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? You
You
cast
saw
light
it
on the
already
back of your
before.
hand.
Now you want to question why we have it?
I just don't understand what this connection is at all.
Who is your family? I know you don't
Yeah.
like your dad.
It just, I mean, my dad and my mom. They're just, my dad's on the Senate up north over in Oku.
Where?
Oku, it's a northern on the northern coast.
How do you spell that? I'd just like to know the spelling of words.
Voku.
Oh, Voku.
Well done.
Voku.
Well done.
Voku. Okay. Okay.
And he's on the
Um,
Senate there?
Yes. As exciting as that is.
And what about your mom?
She's, Senate's wife. Not much going there either.
Okay.
Still doesn't explain why there would be a correlation between these strange burning situation I got on my chest right now.
Maybe they didn't.
As
come up with the
Lucy,
symbol.
sorry, go ahead, Ollie.
I was just saying maybe they didn't come up with the symbol. Maybe they've seen it somewhere before and took it as their family emblem.
Well, it'd have to be quite a ways back. I'm a third
Whoa.
generation myself.
What does the
We
sigil
don't-
mean to you? Like, does it have any meaning, or is it just a symbol to you?
It's just our family's crest. It's as simple as that goes. I mean, I haven't really read too much into it, if I'm being honest.
Well, the symbol sort of allows us to befriend the champions, show them that we're their friend. So maybe your dad has done a favor for them or fulfilled some task that they were appreciative of way back when, or your ancestry, maybe not even your dad, maybe like your dad's grandparents.
And that kind of hard to believe. I come from a family of weasels.
What do you mean when you say
How do you
that?
say that? Yeah.
It's, city senate, politics, everybody backstabbing each other. I doubt that some omnipotent champion would recognize anything that my dad's done as being good. And my dad had to have learned it from somewhere, but suppose it's not out of the realm
Does
of
he do bad
possibility.
things? Is he like a shady politician?
I don't. Isn't every politician shady?
Yes, in a way.
As Lucy holds open his shirt, kind of displaying the branding, an individual walks over to you. He's got a large lute strung up on the back and puts his hand on Lucy's shoulder and says, "My dear friend, that looks like it could be quite painful. Here, take this." He hands you a small vial of a glimmering red liquid that kind of has sparkles within it when you shake it to agitate it just a bit. Us from New York, my friend, we sing songs of this potion. It will help you right up.
Thank you.
Does anyone
We're all
else find
friends
it
here.
weird?
When you're in the Love Grove, don't accept random potions from strangers. But I will pocket this.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a dance floor opening up that might need my assistance. And he turns and begins to walk to the room.
Guys, this is a dance floor. I know we have so much to talk about, so we better keep talking, otherwise I'm gonna get up and go to the dance floor.
Well, I mean, Lucy's asking us what we know about the symbol, and I think the answer is not much. We kind of just ended up in these champions' tombs. We helped them through some things, and the first one, I'm forgetting, it was Spades, right? That was the name of the guardian of the first champion.
Yes.
Yeah.
The moment I gave
Yes.
him his spear, that's when it lit up.
Yeah,
he
and then
gave
they.
us that symbol as a way to recognize other champions.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we know. Well, that's all I know.
So
If it
you're
weren't for
officially
Ollie
part of
here, I would think you're all crazy. But
What?
luckily he is here.
it. What's wrong with
And-
the rest of us?
And I trust him very much so. So I'm going to trust that you don't know anything about this and that this wasn't some strange cultist ritual that you tried to perform on me.
Definitely was
Right.
not.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I would like to find out more about this eventually because I'm still pretty freaked out.
Well, we want to figure out more about it too, so it sounds like we're headed in the same direction.
Yeah.
Would that direction be the dance floor, Eli?
Yes. Yes. I'm going to the dance floor, but I can wait.
Well, for now, I'm still pretty drunk, so
Oh yeah, I forgot.
it's
we
now
were
or never.
Forgot you were drunk.
Yeah, I forgot.
Drink yourself sober.
Yeah. Eli will finish the rest of his drink and will escort Alara to the dance floor.
Oh, yes.
All right, mustering up the courage, Eli walks over to the other end of the table, grabbing the fair Alara's hand and gently dragging her onto the dance floor, where they begin to shake it down, baby, shake it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right, I say, hey guys, wait up! And then I head over and I dance my way over to the dance floor.
All right.
I love how you kind of squid dance
Pablo!
your way over there.
Pablo! We're looking
Pablo!
for you, buddy!
It's time
Well,
to dance.
Lucy!
Pablo's state of mind, he'll go and have some fun.
That's right.
Shake your tail
In-
feather.
In game and out of game, we have
Not
chicken
the
dances.
dance.
Well, we might as well join him, Ollie. And I'm gonna grab Ollie by the arm, I'll hook it, and skip over to the dance floor.
Without that hat, I don't actually know how to dance.
Oh, you know how to dance. Trust me.
Oh,
I could tell just by looking at you.
well, if you trust me, I guess I will trust you.
Everyone roll performance.
Well, Pablo doesn't know how to dance. He's just like flapping and stuff.
Alara
Oh,
has
wait.
the cheesiest dance moves ever. You know, totally like in Elaine from Seinfeld.
And there you go, folks. That's what
Lara's
we've been
doing,
waiting for.
Lara's doing the sprinkler.
Yeah.
Eli,
Yeah.
you still have the dancing hat.
Oh, I have the dancing hat? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
I marked it down.
I'll
in
make
case
sure
you
that
wanna
that's...
use it, wield it.
Yeah. Eli will put on the dancing hat.
Leaving your cares and worries away, you all continue to dance further on into the night. Alara, you wanted to say something?
Nope.
All right, fair
Change my
enough.
mind.
As you continue to dance, Alcor kind of posts up in the back, not very much of a dancer himself, being a little
Do
bit
I
of a
notice
wallflower.
Alcor not dancing? Roll
Make a
perception.
make a perception check.
Nine.
Welcome to the club. I've never
I
seen
really
alcohol.
wanted to notice.
You once in a while catch a glimpse of Alcor standing up against the wall, but every now and again when you look back to try and coerce him possibly to join you, he just seemingly is gone.
Of course he is.
That's out.
Just
True
standing
Alcor
there like
nature.
this.
Watching everybody.
As you guys continue to dance away, a familiar voice rings out from behind you. Oh boy, you are all very good dancers. I love it. I love it. Hey, are you all going to come on the parade tonight? We are doing our ritual parade.
Yeah, we are. Woo!
All right, well, let's get the party really started then. Everyone, got the music? We are starting our naked parades. And everybody begins to strip off all of their clothes, kind of throwing them all on the ground carelessly. Alcor too, or not Alcor, Sangorn strips down nude, looking to you all and says, all right, this is the tradition. Are you joining us?
Down.
And
Yeah,
in
let's
a
do it.
split second, I'm naked.
Same.
I dropped it immediately.
Oh God! All right.
Someone's got to watch our clothes, and I throw my clothes to Alcor.
Alcor says, yeah, I got it. I'll watch you guys, kind of shielding his eye for a little bit. Yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
Take it all in, Alcor.
Thanks for putting that out.
Yeah.
As a few others pick up small drums, wrapping them from what seems to be some, I guess, latches that hang off, or yeah, that's what a latch is. What's the purse thing? Purse string. The strings, whatever. They got clasp, whatever. They got ropes that their drums hang from as they begin to parade outside, beating to a very rhythmic cadence as they start leading out the front door. Eventually,
who's
you
naked?
all.
Yeah, who all is naked?
I want to know who's naked.
Me and Eli are.
I got naked.
And Trix. And
Apollo
Alara.
got naked.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll show my butt sheets. Metal.
What
So
is
pretty much
Everybody. But Alcor got it.
everyone but Alcor. You guys continue to follow behind, parading along with this strange cast of characters that you've somehow become friends with. Marching around through the district, you definitely see the eyes of everyone that's outside at this point in the early evening, following along, kind of watching you all, a lot of them turning their heads with a bit of shame, seeing how you are in the religious district at this point. It's not the most becoming of the social circle that you're within right now.
Well, I'm looking for that
Albeit-
priest, that Albus. I want to make sure he sees. I
All
want
right.
to see the disapproval in his eyes.
Make a perception check for me.
Look at it.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be an 18.
An 18, as you pass by the Temple of Solas, you can see outside an older gentleman berating a younger squire for something as he hits him repeatedly over the head with a spell scroll, seemingly not written properly. You do recognize it as Albus. What would you like to do, Eli?
I have a drum in front of my thingamajig.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll take it off, and then I just want to, like, and scream at him.
All right. So as you pass by Solas, Albus kind of looks over in shock for just a brief moment before Eli jumps up on to a little bit of a half-wall fence that separates the Solas grounds from the main road. As he whips off his drum, begins to helicopter the hell all over the place in front of this priest. He is utterly mortified by the look of it, grabbing himself and the squire and pulling into the church.
Suck it, Albus! And then I'm done.
All right. Is there anything anyone else would like to do during our naked parade?
I'm just dancing away, dancing the night away.
Okay.
Look like a
So-
metal Ken doll. I don't have anything there.
Yeah, I think that's.
Do you even wear clothes?
He
Yeah.
does it for protection, not because he cares about people looking at him. Ollie was raised to, wear clothes. He doesn't care.
So
Aren't
I
we
just
all?
realized I could have cast enlarge on Eli when
Oh,
missed opportunity.
missed opportunities. You all continue to parade around the streets for just about half an hour. It's only a single lap as you make your way back to the Druid Grove, where everybody continues back in and begins to re-robe themselves. And some of them begin to end the night as they begin to walk off to separate rooms, kind of a barracks hostel types inn that they have at the back of the Love Grove. Sangorn walks up to you all and says, "Guys, you're great. This is more than I could have bargained for. Anytime you need help, anytime you need anything at all, you come find me. I think you're just great. And by the way, feel free to stay in the rooms in the back. They're not much. It's small cramped spaces, but there are some sleeping beds for you back there."
Just reach out and give Sangorn a big hug. Thank you, man. Love you, man.
The big bird. You're like hugging a big bird that is filled with down and feathers.
Well, he is a big bird.
As Pavo lets go, Sangorn is still deeply embedded with his head snuggled into Pavo's chest as he starts slightly petting the side. You're such a pretty bird. Just such a good bird. Pretty bird.
What did I do?
Go for his
Take a mushroom.
No!
You'll love it.
You'll love it, Pavo.
Oh, it's too much? Okay. Well, if there's nothing else, I bid you all a good night.
Good night.
Night, Sangorn. It was really nice meeting you.
As always, a pleasure, Miss Pretty Redhead Lady.
Oh, can I have a hug?
Of course. And he comes and he walks over and grabs you and just really brings you in and kind of lifts you up off the ground a little bit as he snuggles you in nice and close kind of thing. It's making it a little bit hard to breathe, but hey, love hurts sometimes.
Just for the record, my clothes are already back on at this point. I just realized that. Just for the record.
What would the party like to do?
I want to show Sangorn something. Watch this. And I turn and show him my sparkly dress.
Wow, that's so pretty.
Right? Thank you. You're the first person to actually give the appropriate reaction that this dress deserves. Thank you, Sangorn.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wait, I have I can do something like that too. And
really?
He spins around, and as he does, sparkles of arcane energy begin to swirl around him, almost like oranges and burnt auburns and bright yellows as it continues to swirl around him. You see the form kind of light up for a brief moment before it starts to transmutate itself into another shape. Now standing directly in front of you, something that none of you have ever seen before, but some might have seen in books of legend. A real-life, full-fledged phoenix as it begins to burn directly from its shoulders.
Sangorn, you are so cool.
Amazing.
That was a bit cooler than your dress.
I was gonna say he's up to the
Pretty cool, right?
Really one-upped you.
That's a bit cooler than our bird too.
What?
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't say cooler. You don't want to touch me. I'm really hot right now. Don't rub me or anything. That's bad.
Okay.
And as he twirls once again back around with a snap of a finger, he is back in Sangorn form.
Wow. That's so cool, Sangorn. I'm so glad we're best friends now.
We are? Oh, that's so nice. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm going to the beds.
Have a good night, Sangorn. Oh,
we're going in the same direction.
Yeah, Eli.
No, we're going. Are we going to the same place?
No, I kind of sleep in a different place. You're welcome to join me, but some people, it's not really their thing. And that's when you realize there seems to be a large congregate of individuals waiting for him at this point.
No, I'll pass. Thank you. Where do we go though? Where are the beds that we're supposed to go?
Oh, if you just follow the hallway down that way, you'll find them, no problem. Just find the spots. But sleep wherever, no big deal.
Is there any
He's
like
saying, "Ryan, enjoy your
bunch
night."
of pillows or a soft area in this particular room we're in?
Oh yeah, if you're looking for something like that. He reaches his hand out as it begins to glow once more. The once dance floor now begins to sprout with large, fluffy mushrooms.
I just do a face plant and fall asleep.
All right.
All right.
And like
Pavo's
that,
out.
Pavo is done for the night.
You're not even sleeping standing up?
He's actually laying down.
You think he's comfortable like this? Should we move him into like a better position?
I mean, we can try.
Absolutely. And I'm going to put his hand down his pants.
Lucy, don't do that.
What?
Eli is laughing his head off.
You're supposed
gonna
to
love
defend
it.
me.
So funny.
Maybe we should find like a nest or something.
No, he's good.
Yeah, I think
Right?
yeah.
Pavo?
let's
Pavo, are you good?
Uh-huh.
Okay, see? He's good. Let's go.
Okay.
Just out.
Right, to the beds.
Yep.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do for the evening?
We'd just like to take a note of where Alcor is.
At this point,
If I
he's
can
rejoined
find
you. He's definitely rejoined you at this point. He's kind
Okay.
of, he was the one who gave you back all your clothes, as he was the one who was watching them.
Okay.
I would like to check to make sure nothing's missing.
You spend a couple minutes to kind of dig through your things. Nope, looks like Alcor seemed to have been watching him the entire time for you.
Cool.
Gonna go to a corner of the bar and go into Sentry Mode. Keep an eye
Okay.
on Pavo since he's in a kind of open, vulnerable spot. So I'll just, burst in and is hungry for bird or something.
Wow, strategic thinking out of this group. This is new to me.
You say that like he passed out on a table or something.
It seems like he's in the middle of the main room.
Kind of did.
It is.
That's where I am.
I guess, yeah.
Found a soft spot. Fell.
Hey, Eli,
Yeah.
were you just checking your clothes to see if
Yeah.
something was missing? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you think that Alcor took something?
I was trying to see if anyone took anything.
Oh, okay. That's a little better, I guess. Are you still mad at Alcor for kind of hurting you a lot with his spells?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just still getting to know everybody here and watching my back,
Well, I have your back. You know that, right?
Mostly. You've never done anything to show me that you don't.
That's weird. That's a weird
That was
way of
pretty
phrasing it.
backhanded.
Yeah, that's how many
no,
times have
you
we
have
fought
to.
together?
No, you have to understand that I've always been kind of like on my own and I have to look out for myself at all times.
Well, now you don't, and Alara will go and give him a big hug.
Eli will accept the hug. Say thank you.
I'm sure he will.
Lucy's
Yeah,
getting
no,
naked
I
again.
didn't mean any offense. I was just gonna get naked
Get
again
ready for
too
bed.
to go to bed.
Wait, together?
No, not together.
Okay. Because that would screw up the whole arc that we're working on, apparently, for Team Lolly. And I don't know how we definitely don't want to break up Team Lolly.
No, Eli was just feeling like
Team Lolly, I get
sleeping
it.
I already given him my spear. So
Oh, God.
Oh God. Oh
Oh,
God.
no. Oh, no.
No.
It's okay. We have mature content rating. It's fine.
Yeah.
What's
All right,
the sleeping situation?
As you all make your way to the back rooms, you see pretty much just large open rooms with a bunch of people kind of sitting on the ground or laying on the ground. Lots of plush bedrolls that seem to line a lot of the ground. Doesn't seem to be much in terms of furniture or decor, although the terracotta walls have been painted in these kind of beautiful, trippy, psychedelic images and murals.
Are there any corners that are available?
There absolutely are.
I want to post up in a corner.
Okay. As you make your way over to the corner, you find actually an additional 5 bedrolls that seem to be in and around that area.
Hey guys, I found these 5 bedrolls in this area.
So convenient.
I know.
We should go sleep at them.
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm
And
tired.
as you
Yeah, I'll grab one. In addition to the one I already have and put them together. For an extra comfy bed.
Eli will see that. That's a great idea. He's gonna do the same thing.
All right, we got a couple of people doubling up. I like it. So
To the opposite respect, I'm going to take mine, cast enlarge on it,
Oh my
and have the
Show
biggest
off!
bedroll to myself.
my god. Hey Lucy,
all right.
can you do that to mine too?
Oh, I would. It's just I'm out of spell slots. I'm all spent. See, and I just like snap for no reason.
Oh.
That's how you signal you're out of spells. You just snap your finger. Sorry, guys.
Nothing.
No spark.
I'll whisper to Ilara, I feel like he's full of shit.
You think? That would be even more mean though. I don't want to think that.
Maybe he just wants to save his spell slots for later, even though he's about to rest in a long manner.
Maybe it's a more
Smooth.
responsible decision not to waste the spells, just in case. You never know what'll happen overnight. Maybe he's just thinking about maybe he wants to protect us instead. Right?
I'm right here.
I whispered the first time.
Yeah, I was speaking in a lower tone.
So we're having like a slumber party and we're talking about Lucy. Like he's not in the room.
Yeah. What do you think about Lucy?
It's never quieter than at a slumber party. I would hear
Yeah, I was about to
from across the
say,
room.
you guys are in a big open room right now where everybody else is sleeping. If you're going to continue this conversation, I need stealth checks from both of you.
Unless Trix is actually falling asleep and is snoring, because then that might be.
Oh
able
yeah,
to-
Trix.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Trix is like you look over at Trix like big, puddle of sputum that's kind of out the side, a little bit of drool hanging off. Loudest snore throughout the entire place.
Probably.
On my back, starfish.
Yeah. You actually
saying
get
is-
concerned that she suffers from sleep apnea, Lucy. Yeah, that's how bad
Not
it is.
good. I know who I'm not sharing a room with ever. Need my beauty sleep, and I pull down my little blindfold. And I go to bed.
a little face mask.
Mhm.
Nice.
Night,
Alright,
Lucy.
Now you could compare with Alcor. His panda one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. No, Alcor's already pulled down his panda face mask as well. He's out cold at this point.
Mine's leopard print.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I assumed.
Once again, we're still playing D&D, right? I just want to make sure that that's what we're doing right now. Okay.
I mean, leopard skin.
Fair point. All right, so as Alara and Eli continue to gossip and gab like 16-year-old schoolgirls long into the night, the night finally overtakes you and sleep does fall upon all of you. next morning, you awake to find that most of the individuals that were unknown to you that had been sleeping in the room have already got up and dispersed.
Jesus, what time is it? How late did we sleep?
I don't know.
How bad am I feeling right now?
You're all feeling pretty rough.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm gonna get up and see if there's any food left on the table
Same.
that I can just eat that are leftovers.
Are you
I will
announcing
also
that
do
you're
that.
looking for food? Or no,
Well,
you're just leaving?
I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just getting up, going over, grabbing something, shoving it in my face.
Oh, okay.
All right, as you guys begin to make your way back into the main hall, it seems that everything from the night before has already been cleaned up and changed back to the similar arrangement of the more kind of the not cathedral, but more kind of ritual-like, with the small drum circle that sits in the middle and the altar at the back room.
Do we see Sangorn anywhere?
You do not.
He's already kidnapped, guys. Sorry,
he's
Ollie.
not. He went into the other room to have the party with
Have a fun time.
Yeah. So what are we doing today, guys?
Well, I thought we were gonna go that Babakist guy. That we need some money, right? Because we have a lot of big plans for this group, and all of them involve the fact that we need money to get places and do things, and right.
I think that's a
that
good start.
life.
Less of a rush for money now.
What?
I feel a lot better than I used to, and I don't need money, so, you know, feeling good.
Well, what do you want to do?
Me, I just want to help people. So if you guys really want money, then I would love to help you guys get money.
Okay.
An excellent way of looking at things.
Alcor gives a slight smile towards Ollie. I like your style. You're gonna be. We need a lot of help in this group of various tasks. You'll fit right in here.
Hey! I'm gonna give him a friendly slap.
I mean, in the best way possible. We're all friends and family here, right? We're here to help each other, and if we just happen to get money, then we need to get money.
This doesn't sound like you, Alcor.
It sounds like someone else.
We're all friends and family here.
No!
Well, that
think
Your dad's in
conversation.
your pocket or what?
I had a little too much to drink last night. I'm not feeling like myself right now.
Well, that
Give me a little
conversation's
while.
going.
I'll feel better.
I'm
I'd like to
forgetting the
pull
name.
Pavo to the side at some point. Hey, listen, man. I know I kind of planned on going and checking out the Thieves Guild, and I have this spear now. But I'm also very curious about the whole weird marking thing. Now, I don't know how to use one of these to any effect. So I'm sorry for turning you into a bird. A real bird. And I'd like you to hold on to this. This is a loan. I will be needing it back eventually. And I'm going to hand him the spear.
Okay, I'm confused a little bit, but okay, I'll hold on to it for you.
All right.
I really don't need it, but
Just tell me thank you. I need to hear it.
Oh my god, so great.
Guys, we need to be nicer to Lucy.
thank you.
Look what we've done.
We've been doing this whole time.
All right, thank you.
Happened to law.
I'm going to give him a pat on the back and group back up.
All right. Bright of the morning. What would you guys like to do today?
Did we get food?
You do have rations that you can use, no problem.
There's no food left
There's no
over?
food here.
Like to
No, they
scavenge?
cleaned it up.
No, it was. It had all been cleaned up the night before. It looks like, or early this morning before you guys got up.
Did they
Sangorn's
just
not
like work
there.
around me or something while I was laying on the floor?
Pretty much.
Okay.
They like
No
lifted up a wing and kind of brushed underneath it. You know.
No mushrooms in sight.
I have candy. Does anyone want a candy?
What's it gonna do?
It's not like
Eli
I love
doesn't
how
take
it's
anything
going.
from anybody anymore.
here. I'll eat one too. I promise they're just like sugary. It's just sugar, basically.
We'll all have one, and I'll put my hand up like you could throw it to me.
Okay, I'll throw a tiny candy at you.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Catch
okay.
it.
Is this
Anyone
gonna
else?
do anything?
Anyone else? Lucy?
Oh, I think I'm having one.
Here, Lucy, and I'll just walk up and go to put it right in his mouth. I'll wait for him. I won't shove it in his mouth, but I'll get close enough so that he has a choice to make.
Yeah, do that thing that birds do when you get too close to their face and just crunch into my own neck, and then just take it.
Okay, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Does the candy do anything to like satiate us, or
Not
no?
whatsoever.
We still have to
Just
eat.
candy.
Okay, I'll have like half a ration, just to time
Alright.
me over.
We'll say for the sake of the narrative, you guys spend an hour to kind of get ready for the day, have some food, get yourself all together, ready to go, finding yourself now on the front steps leading towards the roadway of the Divine District. What would you like to do?
What was
It's
the name of
called
that pony?
The silver pony, right?
Silver
Yeah.
pony.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
do
you know
it.
where
Let's
that
go
is?
there. No. But we can
Anybody know where it is?
Just for the
We gotta-
record, guys, if I misbehaved last night, I do want to apologize.
No, Pablo, you were
Oh.
awesome.
Yeah, you were great.
Pavo, you got naked, man.
Yeah. We all got naked. That was pretty
Mhm.
crazy, guys. I think we bonded.
Does Pablo remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn it. All right. Something to have that blackout moment.
Sadly not, my friend. So, trying to remember what you remembered earlier that night, or late from last night. You remember him saying, Bobicus saying something about a shop that resides in the lower district market, a place that you're familiar with, as Rio had taken you guys there to meet with the trader Rick.
Okay. Well, we should go there to the lower district.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm sure we can ask our way around too if we get lost. There'll be people around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also, I always know where north is now, guys.
Ooh.
Isn't that exciting? I just went to sleep and I woke up and I'll just point to north and be like, guys, this way's north. How cool is that?
Well done.
Yeah, sure.
Well
sure
done.
You do.
Also, guys, guess what I can do now? And DM, what time is it exactly?
At this point, it's probably around 10ish in the morning. We'll say 10:04.
It is 10:04 a.m. right now, guys.
Yeah, I know. There's a
Believe
clock
you.
over there.
But you have all the powers of a clock and a compass?
Pretty much. And I can
This-
remember everything now. I remember everything from last night.
A journal.
You had too much to drink last night, or what?
Hey,
Sounds
it's
like
really-
bullshit to
I
me.
remember everything.
Yeah, I just woke up and guys, I can all of a sudden fly. Oh.
I didn't say I could fly, okay? I'm just saying, I can
Be a
tell
lot
time
cooler if
now.
you did.
Lucy, what is your problem with me? I thought we're starting from the beginning, huh?
No, this is, playful banter.
Lucy's
Don't be
just
so
being
sensitive, and I'm
cheeky.
gonna give her a little slap on the cheek. The kind, you know, the love tap.
Kind.
Of course, of course. You guys continue to proceed to make your way to the market. As you do, you get to the market square where there seems to be a large congregation of individuals that seem to be huddled around something that's of interest, but you guys can't see at this point.
Eli will like get frustrated and kick his feet and be like, I hate crowds. I can never see.
Want
I'm
me
gonna
to put you on
swoop
my
under
shoulders?
Eli.
Aw.
Maybe Pablo should do it. Me
Don't
and
worry,
Pablo
Mr.
go at the
Frodo.
same time to do it, just butt heads. Just
Don't worry, Mr. Frodo, I'll carry you.
Oh, I know.
One of the best parts of the movie.
As,
So I'm on Pavo's shoulders.
You guys you're on Pavo's shoulders, and you can now see a little bit higher than the rest of the crowd as you and the rest of the group try and push your way through to see what everybody's looking at. You see a young tiefling, probably in her mid-20s at this point in time. She is beautiful, fair, magenta complexion, and a bit of a tousled hair, like she had kind of put it up without any care. Her horns very similar to buns that loop around the sides of her head. In her hand, she holds a beautiful paintbrush that has it looks to be ivory with some markings directly on it. She begins to paint, but not on any canvas. She paints on the sky itself as she loops around, creating these silhouettes and almost sketches of these beautiful ballerinas, one being a strong man. And as she completes her drawings, they seemingly come to life and begin to spin and twirl and act in the same manner that these strange silhouette drawings would take on. The crowd... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask if everyone sees it or if I see it.
Oh, everyone sees it at this
Okay.
point as you've kind of made your way closer to the front of the crowd. The crowd is completely infatuated with what they're seeing, as this beautiful young tiefling girl continues to almost paint in a dancing-like manner. Eli, you look at the movements that she's doing, and it almost seems like she would be a master duelist. Being able to spin around and coordinate this dance directly in front of you. You could imagine her with a rapier rather than a paintbrush. You continue to watch for probably another 20 minutes or so before the show comes to an end. A few people start throwing some coin into a small bucket that's sitting out front looking for donations. The young tiefling seems to be a little tired, panting a little bit from the activities, and walks over close to in front of you as she begins to pick up the buckets with the coin.
I'll toss her a silver and I'll say that was hella impressive.
Yeah.
She takes
I'm
it
gonna
and
put
says,
you down now, by the way.
Thanks.
She says, "Thank you very much. It is what I love doing."
I can tell. You're really good at it.
Why, thank you very much, pretty girl. Perhaps I can draw you sometime.
Absolutely, I'd love that.
She gives a little wink towards Alara. By the way, my name is Vixen.
Oh, I'm Alara. Very nice to meet you. And I'll lean over to Eli. I think she's my favorite person I've met so far.
Hi,
She kind
Vixen.
of
My
takes-
name's Eli.
Very pleasure to meet you, Eli. I would love to draw you someday as well.
What?
Sure.
Fine.
These are our friends, and I'll make room for them to introduce themselves.
So
Hello,
many.
I'm Oliver Sprocket. You can call me Ollie.
You are a strange one, but I like strange.
How do you achieve those drawings in the air? How most people paint on canvas, on paper or parchment.
No. A good artist never reveals her tricks.
I think you mean
But
magician.
I'm not sure what this magician you speak of is. But sadly, I don't know how long I'll be able to continue my drawings.
Why?
You see, I'm almost out of my paints.
Mm-hmm.
They are very rare paint, where I would love to get more and make almost solid creations that can continue onward, so that they might have a bit of life in them and be able to dance in the great art galleries in and around Trellis one day.
Where do you get those paints?
The ones that I'm looking for are a little bit harder to find. She looks to all of you. You wouldn't happen to be, and kind of eyeing up your equipment, your armors, you wouldn't happen to be for hire, would you?
Yeah.
Right price.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah. Perhaps we can work out a deal between us.
Okay.
We like deals.
When I'm not doing my artwork here, I'm one of the curators at the museum in the Upper District. Perhaps if you are interested, you might come see me one day, and we can work out a deal together.
Okay.
Okay. Need to write that down. in my
Same.
book.
You never forget.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Told you, bullshit.
Hey, Vixen, you look like you might know your way around a sword, too.
We all have a past in Trellis. Perhaps I
That
should
was
tell
highly
you one
inappropriate,
day.
Eli.
No,
Lucy.
No. Don't worry about your friend. I kind of like a little curiosity. And she kind of strokes your cheek a little bit, Eli.
Yeah,
No,
Lucy. She
I'm gonna
likes
nudge and go, eh?
Eli will blush. Turn like
She kind of-
scarlet.
She gives a very kind of provocative smile towards you for a moment.
How much taller is she than me?
You kind of get up a little more than waist height.
Oh.
Don't stay above your height.
You'd be kissing her belly button.
Oh,
Do you
that's
say that out loud in game?
funny. Do I ask how much taller she is? No.
Oh, okay.
No. He's just wondering. Yeah.
Well, I would say, unfortunately, my show is over and I must get back to the museum, but thank you all so much for joining me today. Especially you, my two new friends. And she takes Eli's hand and Alara's hand and kind of gives a little squeeze, gives a kiss on the cheek to Alara, and then bends down and does the same to Eli. I'm hoping I will see you both very soon.
Eli will stutter. He doesn't know how to say goodbye. Can't keep it cool. No chill. Zero chill.
Just say goodbye, Eli. Goodbye. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
She actually bends down and grabbing lightly on the edge of your chin, just kind of propping your face up so that you'll look her straight in the eye and says, I'll see you very soon, my new friend, yes?
He'll giggle.
Just-
Yes, exactly. Exactly like that.
What is going on?
She
Say, all
stands-
right, and I start like pushing Eli and Alara back to the direction we were walking.
Aw.
Pleasure meeting you, and I just like wave as I'm pushing them away.
Keep up the good work. We gotta go.
You see briefly as she stands up, kind of pulling down her very fine dark brown leather vest and white shirt direct underneath it. Very silky, kind of fluttery. A couple slits in the side to expose some of her arm, and begins to pack up some of her utensils and things that she works with.
The silver pony.
You continue onward. It doesn't take you too long before you find yourself outside of a little bit of a rundown shop. You see on the very front of it a sign that just hangs by a single chain at this point, with what looks like a cloudy, unpolished silver horse on the front of it.
Looks like
All
a
right.
place.
Like, this is the place that's gonna pay us to go get wheat.
I was gonna ask about the look of the place. Does it look run down?
Looking around, particularly in the back area of the market, the housing and the shops seem to be a bit more rickety. It's really those that kind of line the front streetway that actually look like they have any kind of upkeep whatsoever. It is run down, but it's no different than what you've been seeing so far.
Okay. Okay.
Shall we go?
Okay, wait. I need to remember. It's a little hazy yesterday. What's happening? Who are we looking for? We're getting wheat?
Wheat.
I'm getting
from
Bobikin in here. He's
Bob-
going to tell us where to find the wheat.
Oh,
You
we're
need
meeting
50
Bob
pounds
Nice.
of wheat for 1,000 gold.
All right. Okay, I'm caught up. Let's go.
Still a
Okay.
little suspicious of that price tag, but hey, it's 1,000 gold, so
Yeah, why would you be suspicious of that?
for wheat, seems like a high price.
But that's what he
Maybe
said he
it's
was going to give us.
special.
Why would he? Yeah.
Well, we're gonna find out. So
All right.
I walk in.
All right.
I follow.
Walking in, you immediately get a sense for the place. It hasn't been dusted very well. However, there's many trinkets that kind of line the shelves and the walls. A little bit closer inspection, you see that it is mostly what you would consider adventurer's gear. There's some ropes, a few tacks that kind of go around, some grappling hooks, some picks that might help to scale walls, as well as tents, bedrolls, knapsacks, things along those lines. There are a few swords that seem to be just made out of common iron. Doesn't seem like anything is particularly special about anything within this shop.
Bobicus? Hello.
As you call out, the familiar dwarf walks to the front of the shop, seemingly from a back room, wearing similar attire that he was wearing the night before. What looked to be a almost a padded leather shirt that well, tunic, if you will, as well as a darker leather pant that he wears. He noticed you now coming in. "I welcome to this..." He clears his throat. "Sorry, it must have been something I ate last night. Welcome to the Silver Pony. If
Let's see what you did there.
if there's anything I might be able to help you with, please by all means let me know."
Bob,
Don't you remember us
Yeah,
from
don't
last
you-
night? And I'll flip my hair, like it'll help him remember.
Oh, right. You are the lot from the,
Love Grove.
Right. That's Sangorn.
Mhm.
I believe we talked about a quest. You might be willing to help me with something.
Mhm.
Right.
I
Sweet.
need some wheat.
Yes. The Reaper wheat, of course.
Oh, wait.
The Reaper wheat.
Yeah, why is
That
it
sounds
called
scary.
Reaper wheat?
Yeah, that sounds terrifying.
Why is it called
Ah, it's
Reaper
just-
wheat?
Will
Just
the
the
wheat
name.
eat us?
No. The wheat is it's surprisingly I didn't know I could find it here. I thought it was only available in my home country. But apparently it is here. A little difficult to get though.
So,
Okay.
So when you say a little, do you mean
Yeah.
a lot?
Yes and no. The Reaper wheat, it gives off a particular stench. I've tried to hire a few to collect it for me. It does give a little bit of a stink to it. So if you're all right with something like that, then should be easy going for you.
Does
Oh
the
yeah,
stink have
bad
any?
smells don't really bother me.
Well, does it have any side effects? The smell?
No, not that I know of. My family's been dealing with it for years, decades even. We never had any problem with it.
So why isn't your family dealing with it now?
Well, unfortunately, I'm the last of my line.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, what do you
That's
do
the way it is.
Eli.
No, Eli actually feels bad. Eli feels bad.
It's
Eli can
the,
empathize.
It's the way it goes in Trellis, I guess.
Boy, it goes everywhere sometimes.
Aye.
So,
So,
Um,
are you up for the task?
yeah,
You can-
Well, do we
what else
wanna-
is in there?
how far away is this?
Oh, it shouldn't be too far. It's about half day's travel.
So
be too
1,000
much trouble.
gold, that's for sure our price.
1,000 gold. You have no idea how much this means to me.
Make some stinky bread?
No, my friends. Something far better than that.
Do we
Stinky
get to
cake?
try some?
Hey, if you cough up the coin for it.
How much is it?
Well, not too sure yet. We'll have to find out. First time I've made it here.
Okay.
Well, we should be ready to go. We have a compass.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Lucy.
If you could just give us some directions, we'll be on our way.
Yes, right. Well, it's a bit of a strange plant, you see. It seems to grow in places where the dearly departed lie.
Uh-oh.
Brave.
And it's
Oh.
called Reaper? Are there ghosts? Are there gonna be ghosts?
There's no
I have
such
no
thing
idea.
as ghosts, Laura.
There's no such. Well, now that you just said it, we're screwed. You just jinxed it, Lucy.
Well,
Way
You've
to go.
seen one.
Aren't
We
you more
saw
concerned
on
that it's
Matu's hut.
plant
Sorry.
is growing on corpses.
Well, we thought so at first. You see, my family was originally from Malshire, the mines of Malshire, another continent far away from here. We were obviously part of a dwarven colony, and we were tavern owners, known for the best brew throughout all of Malshire. And we did it because of this secret ingredient of ours that no one in their right mind would use. You see, my great-granddad, he was a bit of an odd one. And one day he was down visiting his ma's grave, paying his respects, and he came across this strange plant that grew out of the grave dirt soils. For reasons only the gods know why, he decided to pluck it and take it home and create a brew out of it. Surprisingly enough, though, it had wonderful effects to it after you drink it. When he drank the ale, he started to remember those that he'd lost and loved, both family and friends, in the most vivid memories possible. That's what the ale does. Gives you a night to remember of all the good times that have been without any of the sorrow.
Without any of the sorrow?
Without any of the sorrow, no.
Sounds really nice.
That does sound really nice.
We call the ale Furfram, the ale of remembrance.
Yeah, we can help you with that.
Well,
Okay, so
the
But what else?
place
What do we need to
that-
know about? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
The place that I believe I've narrowed it down to. There have been rumors that a strange smell emanates from a cave just along the coastline. Not too far from here, as I said, about a half day's travel. If you head along the path that follows along the coast, you'll be taken to a bit of a ridgeway. The trail will follow up along that, and as soon as you get to the first summit, there should be a cave entrance there, or something along those lines, where many have complained about the smell that they get there. From what's been described, it's the same smell of my dear granddad, or at least of his plant.
okay.
Anything we should bring along, like a specific tool or something to help with the
question.
smell?
Or to cut the wheat or the wheat down.
Or to carry all of that back? Do you have
Well, we
anything
have-
we could use?
We have my bag. We can
You
use
got that
this
bag now.
Oh, okay, right. I forgot. Sorry.
But happy to offer you a little something from my store if you feel that there's something necessary that you need here.
I think it's just anything that would help with the smell.
I don't know. I have some handkerchiefs that might be able to help, but nothing more than that. I'm sorry.
You have a green one?
In fact, I do. Actually, surprisingly enough, it's very similar to your whole get-up thing.
Perfect.
The green on
take
the
it.
down here and the green up here.
I got kind of a theme going, you know.
You really do. You really do. He proceeds to kind of gather a few handkerchiefs and kind of plop them down on the counter. There's various colors. You guys are more than welcome to pick whichever colors you'd like.
Is there a purple one?
Grab one.
Yes.
I will take a purple one.
Blue.
Okay. Whatever colors you'd like.
Let's do it.
I'll take a red.
Grab the first one in front of me. I'm not too bothered about fashion.
Had a feeling.
Well, shall we head out?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right.
Day's
Well,
travel up the coast shouldn't be too hard.
best of luck. Like I said, this is very important to me. The sooner you can get it back, the better.
I will be back in
Okay.
Before we go, did I get any kind of insight check is basically what I'm saying. Like, is he not telling
Right.
us something?
Give me an insight check.
$17.
You get a sense that he's very anxious for the wheat to be delivered. Not sure exactly why. He seems to be telling the truth about the ale, but why he wants it, you're really not sure. No one should necessarily care this much about being able to create a booze.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right,
Not gonna say
guys.
anything.
Let's do this.
I'm just gonna keep that in mind.
All right, as
Onward.
you guys all leave the Silver Pony, you begin to make your way to the well, as Alara would know, the more northern edge of the city, towards the gatehouse, which will lead you into the wilds of Qatar. And I think that's where we're going to take a quick bio break. As always, if you have any questions for our cast, for myself, or the game in general, feel free to ask it in the comment or the chat thingamabobber. While we're going ahead with all of that, just want to say a couple quick thank yous to the Derpwood for the follow, as well as the deliverers. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself tonight. Yeah, if you we have a great community out on our Discord. We do a lot of interesting things with kind of community interaction, like you might have seen, including bringing in some of our viewers as NPCs into our games. And you can check it all out in our channel points. You watch it, you get cool stuff, you can interact with our games. As well as cross the streams, thank you for the 100 bits. It's always very, very much appreciated, my friend. And with that said, I think we're going to jump into our break now. So get those questions ready if you have them, and we will be back in very few moments. We'll see you soon, guys. And welcome back. So, doing a quick view over chat over our short little break. We did have a couple questions come in. First and foremost, excuse me, DM, who in their right mind doesn't care this much about making the perfect beer? You're probably right. You're probably right. There's times when the universe doesn't have all the answers. I'm sorry, my friends, but I'm trying. I'm trying very hard. Mr. Sprocket, are you able to peel back / unlock any piece of your exterior to make use of possible hidden compartments for storage in your body, or would that cause you damage?
I'm gonna say no, and here's why. I'm way too finely crafted, so it would be like taking a diamond and trying to tear it apart with your bare hands. Like even the finest welders in the world can't take this guy apart. Man of Steel, more figuratively and physically.
So humble.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm too fine.
I'm a diamond.
My ass too thick, all right? Okay, and it looks like we have one more question. Nightbot asks, enjoying our silly faces, consider following so you never miss a single moment of the action. Good point, Nightbot. Well said. I couldn't have written it that better myself. All right, enough of the silliness. We have a couple other comments from our good friend Mystic Brobot saying he's only 1.5k from becoming a character, and I cannot wait for that, my friend. If you don't know when you're joining us for the first time, depending on what channel point you have, you can actually become an NPC with quests, and I'm working on something a little extra outside the game to make it a little bit more fun for you guys. Yeah, we'll see who actually joins as NPCs, and we will go from there. But returning to our game, as you guys continue to proceed to make your way to the exit of the city, Alcor's seems to be feeling a bit more like himself now after a night of shenanigans. Making your way past the guardhouse, you continue to travel onward. And from the looks of it, you're starting to see a plethora of types of people outside of the city. Some being, well, most being farmers, merchants of some kind, with maybe a noble or a fellow adventurer dotted here or there throughout the crowd. You continue to travel for a short time when you reach a crossroad. One way looks to take you more into the jungles along a pathway, while the other stretches down, seemingly closer towards the coastline.
Coastline.
All right. You continue to make your way down the coastline, following the trail. It begins to hug the edge of what looks like a ridgeline. The trail seems to now travel upward into a small jungle forest that hugs the rim of the cliff line. Based on the information that you receive from Bobicus, this seems to be that you're following the right direction. Continuing up the ridgeline, you now find yourself almost funneled through a tall thicket of trees on either sides of the pathway, obscuring your view for maybe more than 15-20 yards into the bush. You continue to hike upward until you reach a bit of a summit. There at the edge, the tree line breaks as you get a full view of the crystal oceans that surround the area of Qatar. About 20 miles off the coast, you actually spot a small school of what look to be giant sea turtles, possibly migrating, following the south.
Guys,
Like
this place
turtles.
is wicked.
This is amazing. Oh my gosh.
I think this
It's
is.
pretty.
Does this look like the first summit? I think this is where we're supposed to look around.
This could be the first summit. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we
Let's
see
take a
any
smell. Do I
wheat?
smell anything?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do we smell anything?
From where you're standing at the edge of the clearing that looks out onto the ocean, you can only really smell the sea breeze that's within the air. To the back of you now, there seems to be a rising cliff wall that kind of sections you off from further path going upward.
Can we climb it?
I feel like, can I move closer to like the jungle part or the cliff and start to sniff around?
Sure, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Sorry, it's loading. Okay, here we go. Investigation. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20. Looking
Nice.
around the closer to the cliff face, you come across a small crevice that looks to be like a mouth of a cave. A cold wind blows outward from the cave, and as you stand in front of it, a faint stench wafts towards you.
Eli will back away and be like, "Ugh, I think I found it. Over here, guys."
Oh, awesome.
Oh yeah, blame the trees. We know what you did, Eli.
He will give Lucy a
And I
dirty look.
put my handkerchief over over my nose and mouth.
He'll give Lucy a dirty look and put the handkerchief over his nose too.
Okay.
Handkerchiefs on, people.
And I will I'll invite Lucy to walk directly behind me.
Better than me walking in front of you, I guess. If the roles were reversed.
You begin to make your way one by one into the small cave opening. As you move further along, the tight tunnel, or the tunnel tightens as you follow its twists and bends. The pungent smell begins to grow stronger and stronger as the sound of water and echoes begin to bounce off of the walls. Continuing to follow the scent like a pack of well-trained hunting dogs, you continue to march further onward. A few moments later, you find yourself at an archway signaling the end of the tunnel. The archway from where you're standing looks like it leads to a larger cavern.
Okay.
How far inside the cavern can we see? Does it go dark relatively?
Yeah, from where you're standing, there seems to be a bit of a dimly lit, iridescent blue glow that shimmers off the rock surface of the floor.
That's weird.
It's so pretty.
Kind of
I
a
don't
unique
know.
place.
Is the blue glow in the cavern only, not where we are?
Yes.
Anyone ever seen anything like that before?
I don't know,
Yes,
but it
I
looks
have.
really
Oh,
looks really pretty. I could go pick it up and see what it is.
I feel like the last time you went to go pick up something pretty and blue and shining, we got attacked and we ended up. Remember?
Yeah.
Sorry, just to be clear, it's a glow that seems to be reflecting off the floor itself. There's not a single
Oh.
object that's sitting there that's glowing.
Can we see the
Oh.
floor?
Yeah, no, I got that.
Can you see the
It could
floor?
also be on the
Absolutely, yeah.
ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could also be like maybe the floor's wet and it's coming off the ceiling though.
Yeah, maybe it's water. Lucy, you should go check.
it's a
Why
hot
me?
You, I don't know. You seem like a really brave person.
Don't try to
See,
manipulate me.
This is funny because this is exactly what you did to her outside of the snake.
It
As I
was?
recall, I was the first one to go in that time, so if anything, it should be someone else to go first this time around.
I don't know. I thought you did pretty good at it.
I'll just go first.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Thank
while
you.
you're bickering,
Bickering and arguing.
just walk up.
All right, Ollie pushes past you all as he storms in. You all kind of look at him shocked as he takes the initiative amongst all of you. As you,
my God.
Ollie, as you make your way into the cavern, the smell seemingly too pungent for the average biological specimen. You could see where it would be quite overbearing for some. Looking around, it seems that there are a few crystals that seem to protrude from the cavern wall that reflect this iridescent blue light. As you walk a little bit more into the clearing, you notice a picturesque waterfall that flows into a small pond to the south side of the cavern. The flowing water reflects some of the crystal's light, causing shadows to now dance along the rocky surface. Along the upper areas of the walls, you note that it becomes increasingly difficult to see as the light doesn't seem to reach all the way up to the ceiling. But about 20 feet up from the floor, there seems to be 5 large patches scattered throughout the walls of a strange plant that seems to be growing from the nooks of the wall itself.
Fall back
It
to the
looks like
group.
that
Wait,
might be it.
I'm the only one in here?
Did we follow him or is he by himself?
He's by himself.
Oh, no.
By myself. It's a bit pungent in here, but I think it's safe. We might have found the wheat.
Perfect.
Okay, let's go.
Walk over.
Start walking up.
Yep.
Okay. As you all make your way out into the cavern, you can make out the various features, although not in extreme detail given the dim lighting throughout the cavern. As you make your way a little bit more into the opening, everything seems about as you would expect within a cavern. There seems to be a few stalagmites that stick up from the floor. Off over to the northern corner, there seems to be a bit of a pit or another cavern that digs down deeper into the cliffside. Strangely, in the center of the room, it looks like there seem to be a cluster of large vines that hang down from the center of the room. The vines look to run up to the ceiling, but disappear into the darkness before you can see if they're actually attached to the ceiling itself.
I want to just tug on one of the vines.
Okay. As you walk over, you begin to tug on one of the vines. I need you to go ahead and either make a strength save or a dexterity save for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
Don't
right.
like that.
I'm gonna use my inspiration, so
Okay.
let's go with They're both the same. I'll go with Dex. Whew. 16 and a natural 1. So, 16.
I use that inspiration.
Good thing.
You begin to tug on the vines. And not in a moment's notice, the vines begin to tug back as they begin to spiral around your body, now grabbing onto you and gripping hold of you tightly.
Guys?
The rest of you watch as a strange flower-like pod begins to lower itself from the ceiling from additional vines. Looking at this strange vine flower cluster, you can now see bits and pieces of bone and skull and skin that seems to be lodged within the flower itself. And as it continues to hold onto your companion Ollie, strange pod seeds begin to open up, and as if giving birth to an unholy entity, blackened, sullied, undead creatures begin to spill out from the pods itself.
I'm gonna kill Bobicus.
Now I know why he's paying 1,000 gold.
These strange corpse animated look to you and begin to progress towards the party. I need y'all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh boy.
Bobicus. Bobicus, Bobicus,
wow.
Bobicus.
It has been a while.
Natural
Man did
20.
us dirty.
Oh.
He's now going to pay $2,000 for these videos.
Why do I always get nat 20s on things that don't matter?
Initiative matters. Come on now.
Not to that extent.
You heard it bad enough. Before it can go, it works.
All right. Starting from the top, Alcor.
14.
14, Alara. Whoops.
Uh,
Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. I hit the wrong buttons. That didn't count. That didn't count. Good job, though, Dave. Alcor, well done. Well done. Alara.
Dirty 20.
Pavo.
17.
Trix.
7.
Ollie.
12.
And Eli.
19.
Oh, wait 1 second for me, please.
Oh, let me pull up roll 20 here.
Yeah.
Doing roll 20?
Oh, the music sounds intense. Uh-oh.
I don't hear music.
I don't.
You might have it turned off or something.
Yeah, it needs to go
Sorry,
into the
let's.
settings.
I screwed that up entirely. Alcor, what did you get?
14.
14, Alara?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, right. And then Pavo was
17.
17. Trix was 7. Ollie?
12.
12. Eli?
19.
19. And Lucy?
21.
21. Well done. All right. That's not a 20. That's a 20. Oh, really? Fuck. I gotta stop using those buttons.
The nose button.
There's
Whoops.
too many buttons now.
There's too many hot buttons and hotkeys that I need to worry about. All right. I need to move you guys over to
I have to think about what to do first. I don't like that.
here.
Oh, start thinking now, but
I know. Pressure,
And-
pressure.
Oh, damn.
Bring this up on screen.
Oh, here we go.
So, as you continue to see these strange undead creatures, 4 of them to be exact, begin to move over towards you. Ollie, you would be over here.
4 of them?
First up
Oh,
is
all
Lucy.
those minions.
Lucy,
my
what would you
God.
like to do?
Oh boy.
prove your worth. Come on.
Okay. here. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Gosh.
I would like to start by attempting to cast Enlarge on Ollie.
Nice.
All right.
So I'll roll my d20 first.
Yeah, roll your d20 first for me.
Nat 20. Why all the time with the wasted nat 20?
What? That's great.
Not
That's-
wasted.
Is that an attack spell?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's a buff. It's a buff.
Oh, I see.
So what are you rolling a 20 for?
For my wild magic.
Oh,
No, if it backfired.
forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay, so you double in size. Your weight is multiplied by 8. You
Oh my
have
god.
advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Nice.
Nice.
Your weapon also grows to match your new size, so you add a 1d4 extra damage to your melee attacks. And then I'm gonna just step on back. Am I able to move myself? I'm gonna step on back to about here.
Iron Giant.
All right.
Maybe I am giant, guys.
That's awesome.
As you point towards your friend Eli or Ollie, your little bit of makeup / tattoo on your chin, the green and the green streak in your hair begin to emanate a bright green glow. As it begins to congregate, it slowly moves down towards your arm as it shoots out the front of your hand, hitting your colleague Ollie as he suddenly begins to grow twice his overall size. The vines now trying harder to constrict him, although you can now see them being stretched to almost their limit. Looking at the undead creatures in front of you, you nope the hell out of there and begin to run to the other side of the cavern back towards the tunnel that you had just emerged from. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm in danger. No, I think I'm good.
All right. Alari, you are up next. Eli, you are on deck.
All right. I will clasp my hands together and rub them and then shoot out 3 rays of fire, casting Scorching Ray, and I will target all 3, preferably at like the vines that are near Ollie. The idea is to like try and break them free, I guess, by burning the vines.
Okay. Go ahead and make a attack for me.
Okay, so the first one is a dirty 20.
Okay.
The second one is a 21. And the third one is, is a 12.
Okay. So, clasping your hands together, you send off your scorching rays as they travel along the ground, sneaking almost like snakes in between the feet of the undead creatures. They pop back up towards the strange vined flower as 2 of the bolts hit directly against the vines that are attached to or grappling Ollie at this point. Another one kind of sways off in the distance as your scorching ray kind of scatters for a brief moment. The vines begin to momentarily catch ablaze as they begin to darken around your friend Ollie. The burning continues as they snap away from Ollie's body.
Nice. That's 21 points of damage.
Okay. God damn it. Well done. Well done.
Appropriate.
Our studio
Appropriate.
audience completely agrees with
least it made
everything that
sense
you
that
just
time.
did. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
All right, Eli, you're up. Pavo, you're on deck.
Okay, I would like to. Eli's gonna put up his hood, and then he's going to, very sneakily, he's gonna go in behind Trix and Eli, and I want to try to get him. I'm trying to move him, but it's not letting me. Okay, here we go. Let me try this. I want to get him in and around here because I'd like to bring him to flank them eventually. So I think it should be just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. My movement speed, I think, is 30. Do I have enough space there if I kind of hug the wall?
To get through there? Yeah, you can get through there.
Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze my way in behind them, but I don't think I can quite make it because my speed isn't as fast as everybody else.
Squeeze between who, sorry?
I'm trying to squeeze between the rocks. I'm trying to get behind these rocks over here. Like this one right here and this one right over here.
Oh, okay.
I want to
go ahead and make a stealth check for me, please.
Okay. Uh, 13.
13. With a 13, you're able to make it close between the two rocks, partially hidden, as the corpses seem to be more concentrated on those individuals directly in front of them.
Okay, and then that's it.
All right. Pavo, you are up, my friend, followed by Alcor.
Gonna move right here, try to in between these two people, or monsters, whatever the hell they are. And I am going to quarterstaff in hand, but I am going to take unarmed attacks against the red one first.
And you're making 2 or 1 unarmed attack?
1 right now, and then I'm going to use a key point for later. After I'm going to hit first. So the first one is for a 19 to hit.
19 absolutely hits.
For 8 points of bludgeoning. And then I'm going to use a key point for Fury Blows for 2 more against him. 14.
Hits.
For 8. And 1 more attack. Natural 20.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
7, 12.
Okay. As you skirt up alongside the 2 individuals, putting your staff to your side for one moment, you come strong with first an elbow shot to the jaw of the creature, breaking it off entirely as it kind of starts to hang from its side as it lets out a bit of a moan. Swinging around in almost a spinning like motion, you come around with a backhand directly to its lower back midsection as you feel a few of its ribs break in front of directly in front of you from your attack. As you do one last spin, leaping into the air and coming down with a hard blow directly to the front of his skull, you actually crack through the skull itself as you feel it actually break off underneath the skin. The creature just gives a bit of a blank look before it falls down dead.
And then I'll just turn my attention to the one I'm standing right next to. And since I did an unarmed attack instead of using my quarterstaff, I do get a +2 bonus to my AC for this round.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Pavo?
That'll do it.
All right. So that would put us to Alcor with Oliver on deck.
All right. I will cast Magnify Gravity on the zombie on the right, on the top right, next to the flower monster.
Okay. One that kind of looks like it has a mohawk?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
And basically it's a 10-foot radius, so I should be able to hit the other one also.
Okay. So, pulling out your strange book as strange sphere as it begins to glow, kind of almost positioning the stars in and around it like a bit of a science project of the solar system. You begin to connect a few dots of the constellations as the ball begins to glow brighter and brighter, connecting the right constellations together. You grab into the spell itself and cast it directly towards the creature. That's a con save?
Yeah, con save 15.
All right, the two creatures now begin to be pulled towards to get each other as the gravity changes its strength and begins to pull them all together. It pulls it towards the creature, as does the flower itself. Go ahead and roll some damage for me, please.
That's 22 damage. Force damage.
You said 22?
Yes.
Okay.
And their speed is halved.
God damn it.
Oh God, no!
Laugh at you.
Yeah, it just laughs at you. That's all that happens. The two corpses begin to be crushed together so much so that their bodies now beginning to merge as appendages seemingly rip off and get pushed further and further together. The two, now a crumpled ball of gelatinous gore, fall towards the floor.
Nice.
Yum.
All right, that puts us at Oliver, and I believe Trix, you're on deck after the flower.
Perfect.
A tasty guiding bolt right at the flower monster.
Nice, tasty guiding bolt.
All right, holding on to your holy symbol, you close your eyes for but a brief moment as you call forth the energies of your god, Gimbal. As you do, an arcane, reverberated light begins to emanate from your hand as you cast your guiding bolt directly towards the creature. Go ahead and make an attack roll for me, please.
No need to hit.
Yes, I'm going to say that absolutely hits.
Sweet. And that will be 16 damage.
Okay, as the radiant damage smashes into the side of the creature, you watch as a bit of the foliage begins to crumple up, almost like as it had been burned or a hot flame has been held to it. Sorry, you said 16 points?
16 points of damage, and the next attack roll until the end of the next turn will have advantage.
Sorry, can you repeat that all over again, because I'm sure everyone missed that.
Oh, it's 16 points of damage, and until the end of my next turn, the next attack roll has advantage.
Okay. The flower now, looking like it has been hurt, although it doesn't perceive a sentience to it. You can tell that it is now very much on the offense. And I am going to actually burn all 3 of my tokens.
Oh no. Those weren't already the tokens? Oh no. Thanks, chat.
Isn't there a 1 token rule per turn?
Nope. As it seems to give birth to 3 additional
Great.
zombies.
Thanks, chat.
Love it. Yeah, great.
Thanks, chat.
Great. If we
Appreciate
die,
it,
it's your
guys.
fault.
Thanks for the inspiration.
as the after giving birth to these strange, unholy creatures, the flower is going to make a attack with its strange vine, with now from Ollie what you can see a little bit closer seems to be thorns at the very tip of it. It's going to make one attack against you. And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Casual.
As the whip-like vines smash into the side of you, you feel even to your metal being pierced by some of these thorns. You take 9 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, and you can... yes, Constitution saving throw, please. 21. So as the vines smash into the side of you, you feel a little bit of a liquid substance kind of bleed into your interior. For you, you would take 3 points of poison damage. Or are you resistant or immune to poison?
Just resistant.
Okay, so you take 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
The corpse, or sorry, the flower now seeing you as the primary threat is going to make 2 more attacks with its tentacles or vines against you. And both of those are going to fail anyway, so I don't really care. All right, and it is going to stay there for the round. Beatrix, what would you like to do?
I would like to move up to... wait, let's see. Yeah, I would like to move up to here. And then cast my Arms of Hadar.
What is that?
So all of these tendrils come out of me,
Oh,
and I
casual.
whack them with them.
All right. So as the as the necrotic energy begins to fester from within, these black tendrils of arcane energy begin to suck up from the ground. As they do, they smash into the sides of these creatures. It's a what type of save? Is it?
For
Strength
everyone
save.
within 10 feet, so it should be the 2 guys and the plant.
Okay. And I also need Pavo to make a save for me as well.
Pavo,
A strength save
I
as well.
thought I was far enough away!
Thanks,
She's
Drake.
the new Alcor.
I'm sorry! I miscalculated!
You said strength?
Oh, fuck.
Strength, yeah, you're pretty strong.
You've been spending too much time with Alcor.
To be fair, I'm 10 feet away from her too.
No,
Yes, I
of
am.
course.
Oh, yeah,
feet
no,
away,
you're
too.
that's right. You're in distance as well. So if you want to give me a
Oh
strength
my
save as well.
god.
Oh, you just got
Hannah wipes up the
everybody.
I love it.
As
I'm
these
not paying
these
attention.
tentacles
like
begin to
perfect
erupt
spot.
from the ground amongst all of your companions, practically. They well, the
look, now
two
you move.
zombies within range seem to be wrapped up into these tentacles. The flower, the strange death flower, is able to move away just in time to miss part of their attack. Alcor and Pavo, how'd you guys do?
I rolled a 8.
5.
Okay.
Oh god.
And
I
what
wasn't
was the
paying
save?
attention to Trix.
What was the save on that, Trix?
14.
All right, so
Wait, what about
go
the
it-
2 minion guys?
The 2 minion guys definitely took a large brunt of the hit. The corpse flower didn't seem to evade it just a tiny bit as it moved out of the way. Everybody else took full damage, so go ahead and roll damage for us.
Don't know if I wanted to roll high or low.
14.
14.
shit.
I liked it better when you stayed in the back.
I mean, that's the most damage I've taken from the whole campaign so far.
Well, I've taken more.
Oh, man.
14.
The two creatures that seem to be slugging towards you ever closer, parts of their skin are now beginning to reach and peel off in certain places, as they do not be looking too good at this point in time. The flower seems to be doing okay though.
Damn you, flower. Damn you!
Happened to Trix.
Blame the flower.
These hotkeys are killing me.
She left. Trix left. She's no
I
longer
didn't-
on the
She's
map.
gone.
I didn't. No. I just
You moved
jokingly
underneath.
moved up one square,
Oh,
like
you-
being like I was 10 feet away, more than 10 feet away.
She was hiding behind the zombie.
I wasn't sure. Wait, is his dead body there?
The dead bodies are definitely still there.
Oh, good.
Oh my
okay.
God.
So I couldn't have moved there. I guess I could have
Step
stood
over a
on
dead
him.
body.
Damn it! No, I can't over. I need to be on it. But anyhow.
All right. With that
we'll be fine.
said, the one of the corpses that you just attacked is going to try and reach out and bite you.
One of the dead corpses?
Sorry, one of the undead animated corpses. I guess I should be more specific on this point.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize.
One of the ones that are still relatively alive are going to lurch towards you and grabbing onto your shoulders, attempt to bite into your flesh. And
I thought you were just being like snarky because I wanted to step on the body. You're like, well, the body's gonna reach up and grab
Yeah, that's
you.
right. You want to step on bodies? They're going to step on you back.
Sorry.
I'm going to assume that a 19 hits.
It does.
You sound so excited.
As the creature
That was
grabs
sarcasm.
onto you, it bites down onto your flesh. You take 4 points of damage.
Sorry.
Doesn't seem fair. So
And I need you to make either a strength or a a strength or a dex save for me, please.
Strength or dex save. Okie doke. And that is 7.
7. So, as the creature bites down on you, it wraps its arms around you to get a further hold. You are now considered grappled.
oh no.
The other, whoops. Wow, I'm doing horribly with our technology tonight.
He ran.
Give us another laugh.
Did I hear a burp in there also?
I think it was supposed to be a growl.
Yeah, it was a zombie growl. It's a zombie
I
growl.
thought it was
That's
a
what it
burp.
was.
I was in stitches.
Ready? Ollie, as one of the other undead creatures moves towards you, it growls fiercely. As
It does sound like that.
it
does the
takes a
audience
large
think about
swipe
that?
at you, trying to slam down on you. I don't believe a 16 hits you, does it?
No.
Okay. The creature slams down on your hard interior. However, you're just in time able to reach up your arm as you push back, being able to parry away the creature. Pavo, the creature directly in front of you, is going to make a quick attack against you. Does a 19 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. You're able to avoid as it comes down with its claws, trying to scratch at you directly. And that's going to end all of their turns, bringing us back to the top of the round with Lucy and Alara on deck.
Okie dokie. I am going to sort of strafe this way.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go ahead and cast Magic Missile at first level. Or attempt to cast. Let me go ahead and roll my d20 before I even get into that.
He
Okay.
wants something to go
17.
wrong.
17.
Oh.
right, you're
So
okay.
that should be fine. And I'm going to aim 2 at the one that's grappling Trix. and one at the one next to Pavo.
All right. So, as your hair and tattoo begin to glow once more, sending off these arcane light darts that seem to spring out from your fingertips. They fly down, smashing into the target that is currently grappled onto Trick. Well, the three that are within that, or two towards the one grapple Tricks, one attacking Pavo at this point. Go ahead and roll damage as they smash into him, setting off small little explosions as they hit on impact.
First one hits
Not
for
me,
2.
the actual monster I'm next to.
Second one hit. Okay, so the first one gets hit for 6 total. And the one next to Pavo gets hit for 4. I'm really strong, guys.
Eli, or sorry, not Eli. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Lucy?
No, I think that'll be good.
Okay. As you begin to re-steady yourself, Lucy, Ollie, you feel a light seem to shine down on you from the gods, beginning to feel just a touch better given your circumstance. You receive 1 hit point of temporary hit points from the blessings of the gods.
Oh, wow.
Not to mention you're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. You thick, boy. You straight thick.
He's huge. Eli probably could fit in one of his compartments, huh?
All right. With that said, Alara, you are up with Eli on deck.
All right. I'm just going to move a little bit this way just to get a clearer shot. And I'm going to do the same thing, clasp my hands together, rub them, and cast Scorching Ray, all 3 at the flower thingy.
Okay. The scorching like snakes begin to travel along the ground as they pop up directly in front of the strange flower. Go ahead and make an attack for me, please.
All right. The first one is 25. The second one is 16. And the third one is 24.
Okay, all of them hit the direct bulb of the flower as you begin to hear a strange sound coming from the creature as it squeals in pain from the attacks. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. Oh, that was a shit. Okay. $16 points of damage. Of fire damage.
Total?
Bless you.
That was adorable.
I rolled shitty. I rolled super shitty.
All right, fair enough. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. Maybe just give the middle finger out of frustration.
Okay. Surprisingly, no reaction. Eli.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
If I attack the undead that is engaged with Pavo, do I have my sneak attack?
You sure as heck do.
I would like to do that. Okay, Eli's gonna pull out his new chisels that he got that he's super psyched about. He's very excited to use.
Okay.
And he wants to tear the shit out of this zombie. And he's going to. That is a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, as you sorry, did you say it was thrown or was it?
No, I'm not throwing it because he doesn't know the thing about the throwing yet.
Okay, so as you lunge toward it with these 2 larger daggers in hand, you are easily swiftly stab into the side of the creature. Go ahead and roll damage, including your sneak attack damage, please and thank you.
Okay, so that is going to be initially 7, and then another. So 8. Damn. 10.
10 total?
10 points of damage. Yeah, 10 points of damage. I rolled shit on every single one.
All right. As you slice through with your blades, you are able to cut deep into the creature that's already been badly damaged, actually cutting through the center of it, severing the actual spinal cord of the creature as it lopsidedly falls in half from the already rotting gore of that makes up its overall body.
Nice. I will. Can I come back and go back to my hiding place?
You absolutely can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chill there.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay, Pavo, you are up. Alcor, you are on deck.
Then the one that's next to Trix, that they're grappled, correct?
Yes, the one that's yeah.
Am I able to attack that zombie without hurting her?
You can certainly
or are they
try.
Too
your attack will be done at disadvantage, though.
Then I will use inspiration to attack that one.
Ooh, good choice.
There you go.
There you go.
Using the inspirations.
So using that
making it matter when it counts.
And it 10.
Oh.
Well, you were hitting the zombie, though, correct?
Yes.
So, as you come striking down on a blow directly towards the back of the creature, as it shows its back towards you, as it holds on to your dear friend, you're able to connect with the back of the creature's skull. Go ahead and roll some damage for me.
Wow. 6 points.
You land directly on the back of its skull with your... are you using your staff or your unarmed attack there?
Unarmed attack.
Coming down with a hard blow directly to the top of its skull cap. You feel it crack underneath as a large indent towards the head happens directly under your elbow. The creature suddenly stops holding on to your friend Trix as it falls down to the ground.
Awesome. And as a bonus action, I'm going to use a key point for 2 attacks against the one next to Ollie. That one's a 10 as well to hit.
That's a hit.
For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh yeah, you are easily able to turn around at that point in time, and in one swift motion, able to roundhouse kick the side of the creature. As you hit directly in its head, you feel its jaw, same as the last, dislocating as it crasps into the side of its neck. You feel a loud pop and a snap of its neck as your blow swipes into the back of its neck. It too now falls down dead.
Since I used Fury with a key point, I still have one more. Can I step over one of these corpses to make my last attack against the plant itself?
You absolutely can try.
Okay. I'm going to take a kick at the plant.
Oh yeah.
Kick that
18.
plant.
Take that.
Get it.
Again, making another roundhouse kick, all in one fluid motion, more akin to Bruce Lee than any other monk that I would know of. You smash into the creature directly. Go ahead and roll damage for me again.
9.
All right.
What?
So it's a talon attack, so it's not bludgeoning, it's piercing.
Meeting the back of the talon on your foot, it slashes into the creature directly as a black ooze begins to pour out from the side of the bulb.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Right.
Okay, Alcor, what would you like to do, my friend? Ollie, you're on deck.
Am I right? Am I seeing a sword sticking out of the plant? Right there.
Yes,
Right here.
yes, you do.
All right. I will cast Heat Metal.
Okay. The metal begins to heat up from your spell casting ability as you can watch the amber of it begin to glow an orange. What are you going to do?
It's basically taking 12 points of damage, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw. And if it doesn't make it, then it has disadvantage on all its attack and ability check for the next round.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
Okay, sorry, how many points of damage?
12. 12 fire.
Okay. The hilt of the sword begins to glow rapidly. And as it does, you watch as it sizzles more and more of the green flesh of the creature itself. You watch as the steam and sizzle begins to burn up the side of its body. Its tendrils begin to flail upward in a mad motion. You clearly see that it's up against the ropes, and with no one other else in sight, you see an opening. How would you like to take your kill shot?
Nice.
Oh, with the heat metal. God.
Love it.
I mean, I guess the sword just like cut through it like butter.
Doesn't have to be the sword. If you just want to describe something fucking badass, go ahead.
Then I will change it to my story form and just throw an arrow at it.
All right. As you levitate off the ground for a brief moment, the skin and pinkness of the outer interior of Alfcor begins to fade away as he becomes this dark silhouette again with a starry astral projection in and around the silhouette itself. This cosmic god-like form rises above you as he pulls out a long bow, pulling it backwards, seemingly completely made of starlight itself. A large arrow begins to burn directly in the center of it. Releasing it, it smashes down into the creature, splitting it directly in half as the foul stench begins to emanate outward, the black goo that begins to melt off the sides of it as the now glowing arrow seems to disappear, and Alcor returns back down to his intentional forms.
Yeah!
Nice. That's
What about that
right.
last zombie in the top corner? Is he still?
Yeah, there is grandma there.
He runs away.
The seeming that the connection to the corpse flower has now been severed. The zombie seemingly just stops and falls down, dead to the side.
Oh.
That was a great demonstration.
Yes. Okay. Guys, for once, it wasn't me that touched something that caused the battle.
I'm gonna kill that dwarf when we get back.
Well, now we know why he paid so much, and the last people that he sent.
Oh, I'll wait till we get paid.
Well, we can ask for more now.
Yeah.
Yes, we could.
Yeah. All right, we gotta get this
so-
stuff.
Start
Yeah,
gathering
let's do
these
So-
plants.
As they start gathering, I'd like to take out that purple potion I got and start examining it. You know.
Also, Ollie is still huge for the next, 40 seconds or so. Just so you know.
Like, my internal thoughts are like I'm trying to become a better healer, and I want to know what's in this purple potion. And if it is a healing potion, I want to find out, and I don't want to just test it on anybody. So I'd rather test it on myself now that I'm walloped a bit.
There you
So
go.
I'd like to drink the purple potion.
Here we
Pulls
go.
it out, it's like...
Yeah.
He's trying.
Oh
I mean, he's
All
only
right.
double his size. I mean, it's not like he's... he did this like he's like a 10 stories tall.
Oh, true. I guess when he said he was 8 times his weight, I was just like, whoa. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was only down.
As you pull out the vial, you begin to agitate it a little bit. And as you agitate it more, strangely enough, you see what looks to be a silver nail, whether it be a toe or a finger, of a massive creature that seems to be swirling around inside of it.
That's pretty gross.
I don't know if that's a healing potion,
I was
Ollie.
gonna say, but we don't know he's doing it.
We've seen healing potions before.
Yeah, but
Probably
we don't know what he's thinking. He said he's
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
it to himself.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm kind
sorry.
of like holding it away from you guys. I don't want you guys to stop me from trying out new things.
Bunch of Debbie Downers. Knowing his vibe.
Yeah, sorry.
As you chug back the potion, you feel yourself garnering more and more strength than you've ever had in your entire life. For the next hour, your strength increases to 23.
Wow.
Woo!
Should have
Drink
used that at the
before we
beginning.
came in here.
Yeah.
This would be a great time to go on a heist.
Yeah.
To go.
Yeah.
Ollie just walks in.
Quick, run,
Give
let's
me all your-
break into stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and try and rip some wheat off the wall.
Just crush it all.
So how tall would you be at this point?
Twice the
Like 12 feet, roughly.
Yeah, maybe 12 feet. I'm 6 something.
Oh, you're just 6 feet
Wrote
tall?
it down. I'm 6'1". Yeah.
Just
Yeah, so you'd be, you'd
I
be
don't know,
12
I
foot,
thought he
you'd be
was like
12
a
foot two.
hulking robot.
As you hulk over to the side of the wall. Ollie, get! Going up to the side of the cliff face, you reach up. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. It's 8.
8. You clamber on the side of the wall, trying to jump a little bit, but the added weight of the size of you just seems to be holding you down a little too much. You're just a little out of range from getting those packets of wheat.
That's not a
Sorry,
problem. I'll just fly up the wall and just start grabbing as I'm flying.
There you go.
Ollie, pick me up! Pick me up!
Okay, I'd like to pick her up or pick him up and I guess I don't need to toss him. I was gonna
I know, it looked like you were kind of
Don't
ready.
you,
I was just like, what do
Don't
I
you
do with my
know?
new strength?
you gotta make it worth it. I would totally
What do you do with your new
throw
strengths?
her.
Obviously, throw your party members around. I mean, God, who wouldn't want to do that?
Alright, I'll just lift them up to the
Is that enough to reach? Can we reach now?
Go. Now it's your turn, my good friend Eli. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me. Actually, for you, we can make it a sleight of hand. You're pretty close.
Okay. 17.
17. You're able to find a bit more of a footholding as you climb up a few more inches, now able to easily grab the Reaper wheat off of the wall. As you grab onto it, it's absolutely putrid in terms of the smell that overtakes you. Now seemingly a little bit of whatever moisture or membrane that sits on the plant is now getting all over your hands.
Nice. I'll just be like, "Ugh," and then throwing it down.
Be sitting there and taking a few more moments to harvest it off the wall. Pavo, I'm assuming you're going to be doing the same at this point?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You begin to tear off chunks of the Reaper wheat from the wall, now becoming completely saturated in the liquid membrane of the Reaper wheat itself.
They're gonna make us sleep outside tonight, Pavo.
Most likely.
We're gonna
I'll just
stink.
take us down to the ocean and we'll clean up there.
Just imagine a bird bath, just ruffling his feathers and shit.
There's this little
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
There's a waterfall with the
Oh yeah, that's true. We can see if we can wash up before we go.
Yeah.
But we need a lot of this stuff. Like we're gonna be here forever.
So as I'm going up the wall, I'm just gonna pull and like drop them so that way they can gather on the floor.
All right, so Eli and Pavo, you continue to harvest off the wall. What's everybody else doing?
I'll pick up off
All
the floor.
just up on the higher part of the wall.
Yeah, it's all at least 20 feet up off the wall. It seems to be growing off the wall directly.
Okay.
I mean, Trix, you're sort of like a mountain goat, right? Probably like bound your way up there.
Yeah, is there any like footholds or rocks that I could attempt to climb it? Scale it like a mountain climber?
You can certainly try.
Alright. I will try.
Looking around, there's some edging on the wall that might give way to a little bit of foothold that will pull you up a little bit further into one of the patches that aren't currently being harvested. Go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me, please.
Okie doke. 15.
15. You do get up to where the wheat actually is. You try to begin to pry it off, realizing that the footholds that you have just aren't that big at this point. I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me now.
Okay. 19.
All right. No, even regardless of your hooved feet, you're able to hold on well and good enough. Continuing to pull out the Reaper wheat from the wall, you're able to harvest a fair portion of it in terms of the one of the clusters that you've turned your attention to.
Sweet.
So with Pavo working on one, Eli working on another, and Trix working on the third, there seem to be 2 more thickets of the Reaper wheat.
I'm just gonna be gathering what they throw on the floor and putting it into the bag of holding.
Okay.
And trying to count, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna weigh out 50 pounds.
50 pounds.
I don't know. I'm just gonna ambiguously count like Alara would. Just be like, that's probably a pound. Probably a pound.
All right.
Well,
Picking up a
given your
strand at
memory
a
stuff.
time. Picking up a strand at a time, Alara just looks down, and here's 1, and here's 2, and here's 3. We're getting close, guys. We're getting really close.
I have an idea of how we can measure it because Eli's about 75 pounds. We need
Perfect.
50 pounds.
I was gonna
Okay.
say,
So you just need
compare.
a little bit less than Eli.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll leave it out. I'll just pile it up then. And we'll wait until it's as heavy as Eli. I guess we'll
Only
get Ollie to
75
hold both of
pounds?
you.
Yeah.
You know, for someone who knows exactly what time it is, exactly which direction is north, and seems to remember everything,
Yeah.
your weigh-in ability is,
It's not good.
it's not.
I don't know how to weigh things.
Yeah, no, apparently not. Apparently not.
What time is it?
I hate you so much right now. We will say that it's probably close to dinner time. It's probably around 5 or 6.
Okay. Hey guys, it's about 5:30 at night. Just letting you all know.
Oh, it's
Gonna
like
be
the
dark
worst
soon.
Siri you've ever had.
It's like when you play Zelda, it's like Navi or Tattle. It's like always going off.
Hey, listen! It's me, Alara. The time is approximately 7:03.
Yeah.
I love that you knew both the fairy for Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
What can I say?
Bonus points.
Yeah. If I could award inspiration, I would, but I can't anymore.
Okay.
Well, you can for one person.
Nope. That's up to chat now, my friend. And with that said,
I was waiting for it. Like, yeah.
All right, you all continue to make your way around, and for narrative purposes, we'll just say that you take the time to pull all of the wheat off the wall. Seemingly weighing it off, it seems just a little bit lighter than Eli would. You're close enough to the 50 pounds. You proceed to dump it into your bag of holding. And as...
Alcor?
Sorry, go ahead.
Alcor, maybe you should, while we're doing this, make that flower monster thingy had all, like, a whole bunch of dead people and weapons in it and stuff. Maybe you should search it, see if there's anything cool in there.
Yeah, I'll cast Detect Magic.
Okay. As you hold yourself over top of the strange corpse flower, you wave your hands over top as a luminescent, almost cocoon happens to splay over top of the corpse flower. You spend a few minutes with your eyes closed, reaching into the fibers of the universe that thread the magic together. Doesn't seem to be any magic within this plant.
Worth the shot.
I want to check out those crystals, those glowing crystals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to pick one off the ground if we can.
Me too.
Oh, now we can
Ew.
touch glowy pretty things. I see how it is.
After the fact.
We're all gonna die.
If we wake up
Yeah.
another monster, then you can blame it on me.
I hope we wake up another monster.
Don't say
I
that.
with you.
Oh wait,
Yeah, but these glowing things are pretty cool. I think it would be nice to have one.
We're gonna need a sassy Alari emote soon.
Okay, you did.
Just one watch.
Ollie, you're now holding on to Eli, moving him over to one of the crystals that protrude from the wall itself. And as you do, unfortunately, the enlargement spell begins to fade as you slowly grow downward.
Just a
Eli,
scam. I'm
you
going to
are
cast
just
Reduce.
a little bit out of...
He just keeps going.
All right, fair enough.
I don't really. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay, fair enough. As you continue to slow down a little bit more, shrinking down to your regular size, you feel very rejuvenated and happy with what you've done, so much so that you feel inspired by it all. So go ahead and thank you Cross the Streams for awarding our good friend Ollie inspiration once again. Eli, as you feel them, Ollie, begin to sink down, you instinctually jump and reach out. And as you do, trying to grasp onto the creature that seems to be protruding from the wall, or the crystal that seems to be protruding from the wall, you feel an extra pep in your step. You have also been awarded inspiration from our wonderful chat.
Yes.
Which is a good time because I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me at this point.
I was gonna say, do I get the crystal though? Did it break off?
Let's see if you actually make it there first.
Where's my dex? 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. In that case, you do reach on and grab on. You all watch as Eli is now hanging loosely 20 feet off the ground from this crystal.
Pablo!
Wait, Pablo, wait. That's how long it can last.
If you drop,
Shut
I
up,
can catch you.
Alcor!
Bits, anyone?
I think about it for
3
a split
minutes?
second, but
That's-
I'm gonna go up and go get Eli
I could time it if you want.
and help him pull it pull it, the crystal out as well too.
A picture perfect moment as Pavo flies over to the crystal wall, now almost supporting you directly from behind as you both almost in a rappel-like position hold on to the wall. Pavo reaches his feathery arms around you, grasping onto your hands as well as he whispers towards you, "Let's pull together, my little friend." As you begin to grab and pull onto the crystal, and we'll make a check as soon as we all make a quick acrobatics check. We all need to do our typical 7th inning stretch as we
I was so
stretch it
confused.
out.
I was like,
Get those acrobatic checks
taking
in.
down the wall?
Gotta stretch it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're on this side.
Downward
Oh
dog.
God, I should have been a yoga teacher. Oh yeah,
Okay.
God, I'm limber.
Wow, that was great.
Woo! Thank
Do
you,
that.
Vaxilion, for making sure that our postures remain in point. We're old now. We get back pains. We need this sometimes.
Old people.
So, as Eli and Pavo pull against the wall, trying to get this crystal off of it, I need you both to make athletics checks for me, please.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I want this crystal. Nice. Okay. That is 16.
I got 18.
18, very well. Both of you pulling at the crystal on the wall. You watch as both of your muscles begin to bulge, with veins beginning to pop out from them as you pull against this strange bioluminescent crystal. As you do, at first it doesn't budge at all. But you mustered as much strength, whatever you have left within you, as you continue to pull and pull. You begin to feel the crystal slightly move and shake from the wall. It's slightly becoming looser as you pull harder and harder on the crystal, until at the very moment it pops out of the wall. The two of you begin to fall backwards as Pavo grabs onto Eli, quickly flipping himself around, stabilizing himself, gliding down to the ground. The crystal smashes down on the floor of the cavern.
Wait.
Does it break?
Can I choose to go for the crystal instead of Eli?
You can.
How big is this crystal? Like,
Yeah. Do we have a chance to?
It
try
was
and do
enough for
anything?
Eli could hold it.
And I
I
mean,
was
it's
right
it's
below. I could have
now
tried to catch it.
being pulled away from the wall, seeing the full size of it. It is almost the size of Eli.
Holy macaron.
I want that.
is it
Pavo,
magic?
save the crystal!
Oh yeah, Alcor still has his detect magic up. Does
Yeah.
that ping at all?
For 10 minutes, and anything 30 feet of me, I know if there is magic anywhere 30 feet of me.
Ooh.
DM's just not responding. He's just like, I
There's
refuse
a
to
freeze.
acknowledge your
Well-
spell.
No, I just.
Okay.
You
I
gotta
guess
give me a
down.
second to think, damn it. I don't know
I'm
what the hell
dropping
you guys
Eli
are doing.
and going for the crystal.
As Alcor holds his hands once again over top of the crystal, the same golden white cocoon begins to meld over top of it. As soon as it completely envelops Alcor, you take 3 points of psychic damage from the amount of magic emanating from this crystal.
What the hell is going on?
The crystal continues to glow as the spell now being broken away from Alcor, as it now continues to glow brighter and brighter and brighter
Okay.
You begin to shield your eyes away from this strange crystal emanating so much magic as it begins to crack in various places. No longer able to stare directly at the crystal. You cover your eyes as you hear a loud popping explosion noise as pieces of crystal cascade throughout the entire cavern, smashing into you, bathing you in this strange broken crystal. The sudden
all
glow.
saw this?
All of us, or just Alcor?
Yeah.
All of
All
you.
of us. All of
We
us.
didn't just see it. We just got sprayed.
Yeah, we just got
Yeah.
fucked
So-
up.
Yeah, Eli and I are at ground zero here.
We
Okay.
basically just got hit by an IED. Is what just happened.
God, okay.
A very sparkly one.
So
That's what's important.
The glow begins to dim down a little bit as the crystal no longer there, other than the small pieces that still rest on the cavern floor. And the small child that sits in the middle of the crystal. But
There's a baby?
It's not mine.
the crystal child is a story for another day.
Oh.
Wait. There's a baby in the middle of the room?
Yeah, me
what are the
and Pop.
crystals?
Me and
Child.
A baby.
A
in
child.
It was inside the crystal.
Yeah, is it a child or a baby? And is it made of flesh or crystal?
Next
Pop-
I'd
time.
love to
Papa,
tell
I
you,
think-
but
Papa,
that's
I
a
think
story
became parents.
for another day.
No.
It was an
We don't
egg.
get to know anything
Came out of
about the
an egg.
baby.
Oh. So does that mean Pablo and Eli just birthed the kid?
Yeah, we did. We're parents.
I think that's
Oh
canon.
god. Oh god.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god, the joining of Peli.
Wow, we got Lolly and Peli in one episode.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Wow.
Eli's not ready for
Okay.
a kid, you guys.
I don't think
I don't think
anyone in this group is ready for a child.
Maybe Alcor.
Alcor would end up accidentally
gives me
setting his
dad
baby on
vibes.
fire. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, I'll put him in the bag of holding, he'll be fine.
And
He's always disappearing. The kid's like, Dad?
if there's anyone here who has data energy, it's definitely Ollie. Like, come on. Protective.
Yeah.
You know?
Dad jokes.
Dad
All the dad
Corny
jokes.
pun
Yeah,
jokes.
yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it.
I'll
So-
be the fun uncle to this baby. That's it.
Baby.
It's about time you guys have responsibilities. My God, I have let you
Oh,
guys
no.
on for far too long. Now you're gonna learn.
We need more
Oh,
than
no.
1,000 gold if it's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, school alone.
This is
The cost of feeding it and
oh,
changing.
yeah.
Yeah.
We can leave him with Sangorn. What can happen?
Oh God, no.
Oh my God.
That's interesting. Sangorn and the Crystal Baby. I can see a spin-off series of that for sure. For sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Tales of Sangorn and the Crystal Baby. A trilogy.
We can just
The
drop it off
musical
on the.
tales.
Oh boy. That was
Wow.
unexpected.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can just drop it off on the steps of the
my
temple
God.
there.
I'll
A
bring it
terrible,
to my
terrible,
monastery. They're
corrupt
good at
church.
raising,
Yeah, it'll be
strange
fine.
creatures.
Oh yeah.
No, what? We'll send it to the druids.
Yeah, yeah.
I say we
Oh,
sell it.
Yeah.
No,
We should
my
sell it.
It's Crystal, come on.
Oh.
Take the crystal baby to
a
Pawn Stars.
monastery.
Yeah, Ilara, appraise the crystal, baby.
Oh my God. I kind of want to, but that's also bad.
Well, we
Guys, I don't wanna-
technically still don't know if it's crystal.
I don't know if I
Oh,
want to be the
true.
universe anymore. This place is a horrible place.
I don't know why you gave us a small child.
I was
being
gonna
crystal human.
say, you put the baby in it. What
Listen,
are you
I didn't think
do?
you guys were gonna be immediately like, let's appraise the baby. Like, that's not the first thing that popped into my mind.
It wasn't the first thing.
Yeah,
We
it
worked
was
our
like
way
third or
towards
fourth.
Oh, okay, well, oops. Sorry.
It was like, give it to a corrupt priest.
Hey,
Yeah.
I say bring it to my monastery. That's where I was
First-
raised. I turned out
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Well,
First,
Well.
we'll drop it off with the local drug dealer. No, we'll give it to the corrupt church. Better yet, let's see what it's worth first. This is- wow.
I'm gonna be like Fagin, and the kid will be like Oliver.
Listen, I just want to say to those in chat, my players are good people. They are very
Wow.
good people in real life.
We just don't like babies.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding.
All right. Well then, with that said, just a quick couple mentions of the wonderful and part of our story tonight. Infamous Bob, thank you so much for the 100 bits. It was very, very much appreciated. Thank you very much. As well as the Mystic Brobot. You are always far too kind. And the gifted sub by our good friend Cross to Streams. You are always amazing. And Mystic Brobot again, thank you for the 100 bits. I get a little choked up sometimes. It's definitely not because I've been talking for 3 hours straight. But anyway, guys, if you didn't have a chance to join us today, remember to check us out on Discord and the Reddits. We're going to be posting our supplement material that you can find on our from our world building show, as well as the much asked for subscriber one shot, which we will be happening on March 12th. I will be putting up the form for that on tomorrow, so you can sign up for that if you are a subscriber of our channel and want to have a heist run by myself and join some of our crazy cast members. That will be coming up shortly. But with that said, Dr. Bacon and Beer, you came in at the last second, my friend. Welcome to the Careful Cantrip citizenship. We're so happy to have you, and thank you so much for joining in the adventure. Have fun with your channel points. We hope to see you as an NPC very, very soon. And if you're wondering what the hell that means, talk to the other people in chat. They'll be more than happy to tell you all about that. Anyway, with that said, we're going to wrap up tonight's stream. So, as always, thank you so much for watching our silly faces as we go through this very strange adventure of ours. We love all your support, and we love all of you very much, and can't wait to talk to you more and more as we do within our Discord channel. But with that said, as always, to all my adventurers out there, a word of caution. You gotta be careful out there when you're adventuring. You can trip. We'll see y'all in the very next episode, guys. Take care, and we love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love you, babies.
I hate my life sometimes.